Hey, this is Superdreuzel and welcome back to a new episode of Building with Superdreuzel. Today we're gonna hopefully finish my apartment and probably the exterior of this beautiful apartment building here. Yeah, I'm in the wrong mode. Here we go. So we're just gonna casually continue our adventure here. I think I have decided not to completely fill up all of this. I'm not gonna bother with it. Maybe do it off camera, probably not. But yeah, it's gonna be too much work and I want to focus on other projects, I think. Other builds. The applications form is still open though, so if you want to see me build something not too incredibly difficult, you could always like post it in the comments, like, hey, you build this and that. I'm not gonna build the Eiffel Tower or stuff like that, I've got a couple of projects I really want to build, including one ridiculously big one. But I think I'm going to do a couple of previous or earlier series of Let's Builds before that. Because it's a really daunting task, which could just easily take me years to complete. I'm not going to spoil it. You'll see it eventually, maybe, probably. I'm gonna start like 3 episodes and then never do it again because I am not feeling like it. So let's start off with completing this exterior wall so the bad guys at night can't go in. It seems like a good idea. Now, series has been a bit stagnant, I know, excuse me. There hasn't been an upload for at least 2 weeks. Reasons, I've gone away on holiday for a week, and the other weeks that I could have spent building stuff like this, I wasn't really feeling up to it. And to be completely honest, it's not doing that well that I would really consider doing a lot of episodes of Building with Superdreuzel. So far, it's doing okay. It's doing better than I expected, with a couple of views every time, quite close to 10. But view-wise, I'd be much better off doing stuff like Total War and stuff like that. And there's just so much things that I'm currently doing. Let's see, times at 0. That, yeah, but I kind of want to do that. All right, enough blabbling. We are here to build an apartment building. Now, I'm going to primarily focus on building this unit, which is actually my house. I'm actually sitting right over there. Right about in this spot. Oh, by the way, I do have to make some small rectification. My girlfriend watched me building this. I was kind of struggling with this, and then she had a couple of... one major... How would you say that? One major addition that I kind of messed up, which I have to completely agree with it. But now, let's see, what was it? Something with the shower, because apparently, there's like this blind spot in here, right? It's like this blind spot in here. And this is actually more like an alcove. Would it be more like this then? And I think our storage cabinet, which is over here, it's kind of deeper. I think something like that. I'm not entirely sure. I think maybe the shower's too big. I think it's more like this. We've got a really small bathroom, and it definitely is not that big. But if it considered stuff like this, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I'm feeling obliged to do this. Where are we in the building? We are in the first unit. So I'm gonna have to rectify that. Oh, we have some glitches there. That's not great. We have to do that here as well. A lot of stuff to do. I'm just the way I play Minecraft and building stuff, I just go here and there, and then I'll be here for a couple of blocks. I'm not going to do one wall. I will be flying left and right, thinking, oh, I need to do this as well. That's the way I play. I'm not going to change that, because I know myself. I'm stubborn. Let's quickly put up like this wall here. It's going to be a big wall, but we need to fill it up. Because I want to lay the floor works in here. I think, pretty sure that this will be probably the last episode of building the apartment building. I'm gonna try, we are already at 6 minutes. I'm gonna try and get my unit completed and get everything covered up. That's the goal. Probably not gonna finish the back gallery. I feel like that will be a lot of work. But if we do, that'll be great. That will be great. Let's see, put you up there. Right, so we had one little contribution on the previous episode. Someone put some topics. I asked you guys for topics, right, to discuss in these videos. And one of them was from Melisi. Shout out to Melisi. Hello. Maybe you could try to talk about series, book, films, and music that you like. Maybe give us some recommendations or something. Yeah, that's a good idea. I could do that. I'm just gonna go down your list. Series. Let's see. I'm kind of really big into TV series, or I used to be. I don't really watch anything at the moment. TV series that I really love are stuff like Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, you know, stuff like that. Even though I don't really watch Walking Dead at the moment, the second part of season 9 has been going on for 2 or 3 weeks. No, wait, I think tomorrow, I'm recording this on a Monday, not sure when I will upload this, but on a Tuesday, the 26th of February, the 3rd episode will launch. I haven't really seen anything of it. So I think I'm kind of gonna wait until the entire season is out and then just binge everything. But I might also not watch it and do it like a year, because at the moment, I'm a real downflow of The Walking Dead. Series, what else? I really enjoyed watching Spartacus, the newer edition, you know, with the violence and the blood and the nudity. I really enjoyed Spartacus. Anyone watching the channel will know that I'm a really big fan of, you know, ancient Rome and stuff like that. Most of the stuff on my channel has some sort of relation to ancient Rome. Including Spartacus. That's a wrong block. So yeah, that's with the Roman gladiators and stuff and the slave uprising, and I love it. It's really violent. I like violence. Yay, violence. What else? It's no longer in production though. That's sad. But if you like, you know, Roman stuff, violence stuff, give Spartacus a watch if you haven't watched it already. I think there's 3 full seasons and a 6-episode prequel, something like that. But yeah, that's definitely a recommendation. Other series. What else do I watch? I've watched the first season of the Marvel Netflix series. What's the name? The Punisher. That's really violent as well. No real connection to Rome, not at all actually, but it's like this stereotypical ex-Navy SEAL Special Forces type of guy that just goes about killing a whole lot of bad guys, and I think he's being set up, stuff like that. He's being set up and he's been trying to, the government is trying to kill him, some form of the CIA. He has got to get away, and it's really violent. There's guns, so there's just been a second season released at the start of February, but I also already heard that it got cancelled because apparently Netflix is cancelling everything from Marvel. Which I personally really approve of because I don't like Marvel whatsoever. You know, all those superhero things. But I really like The Punisher. So, if you like guns and violence and typical way too overpowered guys with flak jackets and automatic guns, that's a show for you then, Malisi. Homeland as well, that was amazing. Still have to watch the final season. What else? Not too sure what other series I'm watching at the moment, or really waiting on, except for, of course, obligatory Game of Thrones, which will be airing in about 2 months, and then that will be over. Sad times. Yeah, I think that will be it for series. If I think of something, I will mention it. Next, books. Anything fantasy, mostly. You know, Harry Potter, stuff like that. Harry Potter. What other books am I reading? Actually, I'm not actually reading anything. I haven't read something for a while. Now that I think of it. No, I really haven't. I should be reading, but of course I read Harry Potter like a million times. That's a recommendation, but I think there isn't a single soul who hasn't read it yet. So, as far as recommendations go, that's not really the best of recommendations, I guess. What else? Films. What films do I like? What films do I like? Well, the more and more time passes, the less and less I like the Harry Potter movies, actually. When I first saw them, I thought, this was alright. The more and more time passes, the more skeptical I become. And at the moment, I might be becoming really anti-Harry Potter movies. Not entirely sure. I'm really hoping for a reboot. And I think Daniel Radcliffe, who plays Harry Potter, has kind of mentioned, teased something about Harry Potter, something big happening soon. So there might be a reboot of the movies, there might be a television series. Something's brewing in Harry Potter land. But if you ask me, it'll probably be a movie version of The Cursed Child. That's probably what I think is going to happen. I don't see a television series or a new movie reboot for at least 10 years. It's too fresh. Maybe even 20. So but that's something interesting to keep in mind, though. As well as, of course, Fantastic Beasts. That's a pretty good first movie. The second one was really awful. Let's be honest, that was garbage. I think. What else? Music. I like anything that's really loud and aggressive in the metal genre. Most likely black metal, which is really aggressive and loud, and stuff like death metal and stuff like that. I could name you bands, but probably no one listening would have probably heard of any of those, so I'm not gonna bother. Oh dear, I have not built up my walls. So I've got to do everything out of memory. Now the door is over. Where's the door? The door's over here. It's in the middle of 3. So the door is... Door's there. What happens after the door? Corridor's 3 wide. 3 wide. No, so the door would be there. And then the door to my room where I'm currently sitting in would be here. And that room is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think that matches up with downstairs. Yes. Do I have this big of a window here? Well, pretty much. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Pretty sure master bedroom window is smaller than this one. Probably not. It probably is exactly the same size, but in that case something went wrong. Okay, so that's 5. That's up to 2, 3, 4, 5. This one went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there needs to be a wall here. It was too wide. And it should be something like this. 1, 2, and a block of 3 by 4. A block by 3 by 4. Nope. There we go. So that is that room. Okay, sorry, I got distracted a bit. What else did you ask? Music, yeah. So I like metal, everything metal related. Probably won't know anything. I kind of like classical music. Oh wait, no, these walls need to be white. I really enjoy movie and video game scores. So actual composers making music for video games. I really like that. You know, the usual suspects, Hans Zimmer, James Newton Howard, Howard Shore from Lord of the Rings, music like that. I really like that. What else? I think that's about it. Currently, it's not really music related, but I listen to a lot of podcasts. Hang on. 3, then it goes out 2, and then there's a door. So the door is 1 there. Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts. At the moment, the most of the podcasts I'm listening to are The Third Half, which is a football podcast. Yeah, I know, football, me and football. Sorry. Which is about the Dutch Eredivisie League. Listen to that. You know, it's a... they analyze all the matches in like 45 minutes time. It's really fun. There's a couple of guys that don't take themselves too seriously. No annoying co-hosts. And if there is one deal breaker in podcasts, it's really annoying co-hosts. If I listen to a new one and there's one person that I just can't stand, sorry, but I can't listen to your podcast. I can't do it. And I won't. I'll just quit it and never go back to it. How interesting your topics might be. I listen to the Game Kings podcast, Nerd Culture. I don't think that should happen. Which is a podcast about a video game reviewer website based here in the Netherlands. They make a podcast. It's on Spotify, Nerd Culture. It goes about all kinds of interesting subjects and less interesting for me, like cryptocurrency. But it also is about how do you call conspiracy theories and stuff like that, and actual video games and the likes. So that's kind of fun. I listen to Kane and Rinse, which is a really interesting, really thorough video game podcast, which has currently been running for 355 issues, question mark, something like that. It's been going on for 8 years or something, 50 per year. That's really fun. I usually only listen to the podcasts about games that I've actually played. Right, that's correct, right? Yeah, so I can. If you like video games and you like podcasts, try Kane and Rinse, CANE and RINSE, Kane and Rinse. That's a lot of fun. Wait, I did something with the bathroom, right? Oh dear. Oh dear. How are we doing on time? 21.5 minutes. Okay, so we've got time to at least finish the unit. And the other part, I listened to the last podcast on the left, which is one of the most popular podcasts out there, which goes on to about true crime, like serial killers, like war crimes, aliens. They basically do everything. They've got really, really dark humor, which occasionally even is like kind of tasteless and tactless, and that makes you think, okay, that's a bit much. There's also one annoying co-host that desperately tries to be funny. That's kind of embarrassing to listen to him trying to be funny. He's a self-proclaimed stand-up comedian. Yeah, no, he's a tryhard. He's definitely not fun to listen to, sadly. But their subject matters are just so interesting. They do everything on the things that I've just mentioned, serial killers, stuff like that. And they've also been going on for at least 6-7 years, something like that. So plenty of content, like one a week. They do live shows as well. That's something I've been hearing a lot with podcasts, though. We are going to do live shows. Yeah, it's all nice that you've got such a big audience that you're going to do live shows, but it kind of beats the point of having a podcast, though, doesn't it? And it more becomes a like an actual theater show. So you can't really call it a podcast, but that's something I'm kind of picky about. It's the little things that really annoy me. What podcasts I listen to? Don't think so. No real recommendations other than the stuff I just really mentioned. Okay, something's going on here. I think I might have made... I think the living room needs to be bigger. I think I can cut... I think I can make it bigger. I think I will. Yeah, so I think that's all the points Melisi brought up. So thank you for your admissions. Hope they were satisfying answers. If you've got any other questions, don't be afraid to put them down in the comment section. Can I think of anything to talk about? Nice weather today, isn't it? It's like spring is coming. It should technically still be freezing -20 every day in February, but apparently no, it's 15 degrees Celsius or centigrade, I think it's called. And for you silly Americans, that is roughly, I don't know, 80, 90 Fahrenheit. I don't know. I don't really do that silly American stuff. You Google it. It's 15 degrees Celsius, roughly. There. Let's see. Now, this should be technically correct. There's a washing machine here. There's a hot water kettle there. It provides water. And there should be wiring in there. And that means the toilet and the shower. No, wait. That's not correct. Nope. It's just because it's out of proportions. The shower is actually right behind there. But I can't really make it with the room I've got with 1 by 1 meter blocks. So we're just going to pretend this is it. But just know that my girlfriend pointed out that it's actually way deeper in. But alright. Let's continue. What else to talk about? Politics? No. Apparently England is going out of the EU. I guess. Yeah, I don't really... Can't say that I really care about world politics or stuff like that. So I'm probably not the best person to talk about that stuff. Sorry. So don't bother asking me, oh, what do you think about the crisis in Venezuela? What else is going on in the world? Don't ask me what do you think of Trump. Because you can't please everyone with an answer. Your answer is both considered completely wrong and very true, depending on who you ask it to. So I'm not going to bother. Let's fill this up. We're doing time, 27 minutes. There's actually a door here. Do we have a door? We don't have a glass door, do we? Nope. I guess this one will have to do. No, we're just gonna pretend like that's not there. Okay, then this is a door as well. This is a door. My doors... I'm looking behind me now. My doors are white. I think these are the whitest doors we've got. So we're going to do it with this. Now, it's a really white, really boring house, I suppose. But that is exactly what I've got. Everything's white. But once decorations are up, it'll be better. Hopefully. There. And one more door. And that is it. That is my house. I've got some giant windows that I'm really happy about. Let me just check the view from my balcony. A good view over the town. Good view over all the other buildings. Go to pop up here, here, here in the future. We can't see the fireworks shops, sadly. Which actually, now that I think of it, should really be converted back to a regular shop. Did we say what it was? Like a bicycle shop, maybe? I don't know. We'll see about that. Right. Do we have time to furniture it completely? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we might... Yeah, we have to do another episode. Okay. Fine. But just because I want to, we're going to finish off building my room here. My little room, the studio where I'm in, which hooray, we've made 250 subscribers. And we actually had 252 like a couple of days ago when I saw that we actually made it. But the next time I watched it, we're at 251. Then I was sad. And then the time after that, it was only 250. So I got 2 subscribers extra, and then they're all gone. Now the theory I've developed a theory, right? Because that's something I noticed. The moment I gain some subscribers, like a day before 3 days end, there's always 1 to 3 that leave. And I'm really curious as to why and what's happening there. And I think my current theory is that it's either all bot accounts that just automatically disappear, or it's like inactive YouTube accounts that haven't really been active for forever, so that they might be deleted, or it's just annoying people that subscribe and then after maybe a day or something just unsubscribe. So I don't really know what's up. I don't really get a notification if people do that. I barely get notifications for subscribers, because most people currently have that set off, because you can apparently check if you want people you subscribe to get a message that you know that you're subscribed. So every now and then I get a message, oh, this person subscribed, and I'll be like, yay! But most of them are blind subscriptions, I like to call them. But yeah, that's something I'm really irritated by. Gain 1 subscriber, lose 2. It feels like that. I'm not really sure why, because no one ever gives feedback ever. So I don't really know why you're going. So that's kind of frustrating, but that's the way the world is, I suppose. Talk about I had something else. It was something having to do with that. Subscribers are leaving, I don't know. But yeah, that's something that really frustrates me a lot. This isn't working. That isn't working. Is this working? No, it's not. I kind of lost my train of thought there, so forgive me. No, I can't remember it. So let me just focus on the room. I'm looking for a black concrete block, and I'm looking for paintings. Where are they again? They're over here. They're over here. Okay, so this is basically where my computer setup is. You know what? No, this is not working. I have to take compromises here because the room is so small. Oh no. It's too small to go into real detail. Concrete. I just really... This always happens, right? I always get rid of the block I just need. Right. Yeah, it's too small. Oh, that's maybe a bit ridiculous. It's too small. There. Yeah. Double monitor setup. There's just a giant white wall over here, which I should really put like a poster or something up there. I want to do that. Something like that. But at the moment it's still white. Now that I look at this though, maybe I could like adjust or put a shelf over there, maybe a little bit lower. What if I put a shelf over my screen like that? I could just put my games on there. Oh. Because my desk in reality only goes to up to here, and I've got a bookcase set up on this wall, the entire wall. It's filled with my game collection. Oh yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Since I've got, at the moment I've got exactly 250 subscribers. I had 252, now I've got 250. That means I can finally do my 250 subscriber special, which I think is going to be a room tour. With room tour, or I mean studio tour. And with studio tour, I mean this basically, just show you this. I could walk around my house, but you've seen it already. Probably in the next episode, but still. It's just a spoiler, right? Maybe I should release this one later. Maybe I should do that. No. There's also another computer over there. You'll be like, what? And yes, this is like my girlfriend and my's study room / gaming room. Not a lot of studying is going on. So I've got a little chair there. What can I use as a PC though? My PC is a lot of glass. Wait, do I have room for a bookcase? You know what? I'm just gonna take a little bit of liberty here. If you don't mind. What block looks like a PC? I guess maybe a jukebox. Enchantment table might look like a computer. Oh, here we go. What is it? Observer. So my PC is right here. Oh no. My PC is right here. Where's that weird face? My PC is right down there. Down the what is it? Down the. I lost words. Cannot speak. What is it called? Come on. Down my desk. There we go. That wasn't too difficult, was it? Yes, it was. It's actually down there. But for liberty's sake, this is now my computer. I guess that's fine. Maybe a bit of carpet. What's the time? 40 minutes. Oh, I should stop. The top of it is black. There. That's the computer. That's my chair. It's where I'm sitting right now. That is my mouse. And do I have anything that might resemble a keyboard? Maybe a light gray. What's this? Coral. Don't think I've got anything that could function as a keyboard, so Oh, no. No. Okay, so no keyboard. Oh, no. What have I done? Oh, there. Why does it do this now? Didn't do this before. Oh, that might be really nice actually. Just a repeat. Nope. No, sir. Come on, where is it? Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. That looks nice. So, no keyboard. That's a shame. There is going to be a mouse, but I just removed it. No, I need that. So, that's my mouse. It's where I'm sitting right now. Can't place a microphone. But I'm just going to pretend that... Oh wait, that's carpet. That's my microphone. So I've got two high-end PCs there. My edit PC and my actual PC. And just as a bit of variation. You know, something in the room. To give off a bit of color. There's an imaginary shelf up there with bookcase. Where's the bookcase? Is it here? Is it the building block? No. Apparently it is. Okay. I stand corrected. There. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Could I do that? It's a rental. I think I could, if I remove it. Yeah. And I think I learned this trick. Oh yeah, look at that. Toilet paper. My blinds. My blinds are everything to me. There's nothing as worse than having the sun in your room. What is the roof going to consist of? White concrete, I'm afraid. Is that a white concrete slab? I'm going to have to use quartz. Okay, this is going to be the last thing I do. I might just change it, but just to give you an idea of how this will look. There we go. And this is ideal as well. I live right over here. And the other people live right over there. So no one is going to come by here to look in my window. Imagine if I live over there. People are going to walk by. They go, oh, look in the window. Oh. I hate that. So I'm really happy with the location. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice and dark. Got a really small little light there. Oh. Oh, hello. Let's quickly do that. White concrete. Let's quickly put a light there. What is it? The end rod, I think, right? End rod gives me light. Probably too much end rod. There. Now, if I remove that one, yeah, I'll be in the bedroom. Okay. So that is my little studio, which you will see more thoroughly probably in a bit once I record that video. In the next in the next episode we are going to continue building the house, the master bedroom, the bathroom, the toilet and the living room. And hopefully then we'll actually complete this build. Probably it's going to be 2 more episodes, but oh well. We'll see about that. For now, thank you for your attention. Take care, have a great day. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.